I hope your front door is locked and your phone is switched off. It's match time, and nothing can come in the way of a head coach and his Blood Bowl.
All right. Here we are with Behold the Prophet versus Sure High. Are you still with me, Manus?
Yes, I am.
All right.
I just donated more sausages than I wanted. Not doubling up.
I must have missed that while fiddling with replays. I see. Yeah, we can fix that. Let me make a print screen of this transaction so that I can find it later. Alright, so you are playing against High Elves. That's good, right? High Elves break well. And they only have 2 dodge. That's kind of nice. Rain might be a bit of a problem.
Yes, the rain is a fucking problem in this game.
Okay, I see Diog has already fixed things. Thank you, Diog.
Yeah, thank you.
I should probably tell the people in Reddit Rookie League that we're doing this. Just a moment. Alright. So, perfect defense is not ideal. You've set up strongly on line scrimmage, which is understandable. You know what would be really helpful in this situation? An agility for white.
Yeah. Funny thing though, Diog's wasn't doubled.
Ah. Okay. Well, we'll still fix things.
No problem.
Yeah, your first response is certainly good. Yeah, it's tricky because the rain is already means you want to protect the area where the ball is going to be, but the perfect defense means you need some players up front as well. Well, not really, because you have the guard there, you've got block here, there. Yeah. At this point, I would probably be looking at pulling the Blodge Wolf back. And the assist that you've placed is also setting yourself up for a potential frenzy trap. But I guess it's not. It's more about preventing him from going forward there.
Yeah, that was setting tackle zones to not dodge through.
And since he does have the catcher there. So the problem is, after this blitz... Oh, you've went with the push. Okay, that helps. Fair enough. Because that wolf is really needed in the backfield to protect stuff. But this is acceptable-ish. And the other wolf moves back. Okay. Fine. Yeah, this all looks fairly sensible. I think I would have maybe pulled that white back too. Yeah, rain does a thing. Not rerolling that is fair enough though.
Yeah, no one was in range, I checked.
Good. Good that you checked. It's the kind of thing that even I sometimes do manage to screw up and then get really annoyed by.
Yeah, I checked beforehand because the 50% pickup bullshit.
Exactly.
The stuff that really went wrong was just at the end of this half and in the second half though.
Okay.
So The first part I think I did okay.
Yeah, perfect defense means that you're under a lot of risk here, and also the failed pickup makes everything a bit scary. But at least he's rolling all pushes here, so you have some ability to respond. Yeah, if you're in a safe position, you want to blitz with the Mighty Blow, but in this case you really don't, or at least not with the Mighty Blow Wolf. Which means the Mighty Blow White's probably going to be blitzing. Yeah, that's a good spot for the zombie. Making sure that that elf is stuck. Oh, don't think I would have gone for that GFI, because you really don't want to lose a reroll. Okay, so I would have probably blitzed with the Mighty Blow White, because now you're blitzing with no block in a situation where you have only one person left covering the ball. If that block had failed, or even just used the reroll, you would be in more trouble. Because now you're making the pickup in a spot where it's riskier than it was before you did stuff. See what I mean? I mean, it's working out, but it's working out because you managed the 75% pickup, which is not something you want to gamble on if you can help it. So I would have probably stayed and kept the pickup attempt safe and blitzed somewhere else with the Mighty Blow White, and then only moved on after the pickup succeeded, because that way if it fails at least you have 3 players sitting around there. But, you know, you've got the ball in hand, you're not under immediate risk, so it's kind of okay. Fleshies are being left behind, but not dramatically so. He's just blitzed your white down.
Yeah, so I'm slightly behind you.
Okay.
That break was so iffy, because if not I would have just blitzed back with the Mighty Blow White and be free again.
Yeah. Yeah, and now you need to bring that zombie in to even make it 2 dice with the wolf. And he's got dodge, so yeah, not ideal. I assume you're blitzing with the Blodge Wolf, and from the right square, yes. Oh, both down's good enough, good. But this is going to be... yeah, it's okay-ish. And now it's pretty safe. Okay, so far I like what I'm seeing you do here. I would have probably brought that fleshy over to mark the kicker, because the garter is actually not in. Oh, huh? Why? Oh wait, no, I'm screwing up. Never mind. This is fine. So if I were your opponents, I would be looking at a blitz on the ball here. I don't think I would have made that foul myself. Would have probably covered up either the corner on the back or stayed up here.
Yeah, try to remove that second block.
Yeah. So I'm looking at his options. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's got a 2 dodge, 1 GFI hit on the ball potentially. However, your ball carrier does have dodge and he does not have blocks, so he basically needs a 6 to have a knockdown and stay in there. Yeah. You've got enough control down this side, but then again, even on a both down, if he would try and go for that, even on a both down, you're in a situation where you need to pick up again and where you're under a lot of pressure. So I think it would have been worthwhile for him to go for that hit on the ball carrier. Okay. We're starting your turn 4 now. I see plenty of 2-die block options and also a lot of room over on the left side. So I guess that's where you're going. Yeah, that's what I would have blitzed as well. Underwhelming outcome. I think you had enough room to go forward a bit more here. Are you just going to foul again then?
Yep.
So I guess you didn't have to replay her yet at this time.
Yeah.
Which is a damn shame.
Yep.
Because this game I see you fouling a lot. But, well.
I got dirty play on that game. And
I mean, fouling a blitzer with a couple of assists is definitely decent. In this case, I'm not sure I would have been willing to give up so much position, because you could have gone forward more. But you did already get a couple of guys out, so your numbers advantage might easily be enough to see you through. Oh, and foul on the
unfortunately,
wall.
his fouls were much better than mine.
Yeah, and that's a big removal.
Yep.
Mighty Blow Claw is a pain to lose. Yeah, so a bit of a setback, but he is very grouped around your fleshy. I would probably move. I'm looking at your turn 5 here and paused for a moment. I would probably try and move 2, 4, 6. Yeah, so move your full cage up to where your white is cornering it, but then actually move your fleshy next to those 3 guys who are in a nice little column in the middle, just to give him a bit poorer blocking options. Then again, that would leave you without a blitz, wouldn't it?
I used the fleshy for the outside corner here.
Yeah. Yeah, that works. That works. The problem is that your other fleshy is now a bit easy to block down, whereas with the second flesh golem in there instead of on the outside corner, you would have better ability to keep him pegged down, basically. Oh, the zombie dodge is nice though. So his 5. You're still in quite a reasonable spot because numbers advantage.
Yep.
But
yeah, I miscount on my last turn. That's really bad, because I would have had a chance at scoring if I just hadn't followed with my blitz.
okay. Well, we're not quite there yet.
Yeah. It'll get
Always
there.
annoying when someone pows. It decides to hit your blodger and just pows straight up, but hey, it happens. So your 6 is starting now, and he's kind of in the way here.
Yep.
Let's see. Yeah, pushing to the left flank seems to make a lot of sense. Golem can get in there. if you blitz with the Mighty Blow White, then you've still got a couple of players, yeah. So pushing for the left flank would make sense to me. And you're making the blitz that I suggest. That's good. Hey there, Rancodius. Yeah, I would have followed that as well, because you didn't have much movement left anyway, and he's doing a good job marking there. Yeah, sounds good. So, sideline cages are scary, but you don't really have 2, 4, 6, 7. You don't really have that many players to do this. So the place where you pick to sideline cage means you need that GFI, but you do have the reroll. Frenzy, werewolves have a frenzy, claw, and regeneration to begin with. Yes, yes, it did, Rancodius. Thank you very much for that. Oh, that's big. So if I were him, I would be looking for the 5+ dodge 1 die surf. Although he'd need to get tackle zones on both the corners of the sideline cage to try and make that happen. Yeah, I should really keep better track of that, shouldn't I? Definitely something to take care of. So, pretty tricky spot to be in. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. Okay. You can get fairly safe, but he can get in your way a lot. And I guess that's probably what's happening.
Yep.
But in the rain, handoff options aren't very attractive either, so going to another flank wouldn't have helped you much. Yeah, so if I had to look at what's happening here, as in how did you get into this situation, I think there was one turn where I pointed out that you were not advancing as much as you could have done. You were sacrificing forward position for a reasonable hit somewhere, where I thought, well, if this were me, I would have moved forward a bit more, and that might have actually just made the difference in this situation, I think, because the elves were very, very clustered together to get their blocks in, to get their foul in, and that would have been your cue to move up ahead.
Yeah, as I said, there should be the fan in the next half.
Okay.
Well, I'm quite positive I just blanked out. Because I broke your gift.
Shit happens.
Yeah, but that's when I really
Lost it.
Screw up.
Okay. So this is tricky because whatever you try, he's just got himself ignoring threat, which is annoying. So your current situation at the start of your 8.
Yeah.
Obviously less
I
than
should
ideal.
have really pushed for the for the surf instead of just taking the POW. Yeah. Oh wait, I think you're not that far.
I'm not there yet, no. So looking at this, it's a very dense formation, right?
Yeah.
Your white is almost completely surrounded. Those kinds of situations, they lend themselves very well for chain pushing. And yeah, it's still incredibly full though. If you block this, you still need to blitz that. Honestly, I'm afraid that in this situation, your best bet might have actually been a 4+ handoff to the Blodge Wolf. Because this flank is so full, and your ghoul is fairly stuck. But freeing up your wolf is relatively easy.
Yeah, guess so.
Well, it would use your blitz, it would use your block. So you'd have to dodge and make 2 GFIs. So it's still a lot of dice. But I think going through this left flank is also a bit much to ask for.
Just turn it on again, then you'll see how I tried to.
Did you need that block? The one you made and rolled double skulls on?
Nope.
So next time?
Yeah, I thought I needed it because I used that zombie later on, directly after that. You'll see.
But you've also got the guard zombie free, right?
Yeah, I needed that on another place.
Okay.
In my mind, at least.
Oh. Oh, yeah. One, two, three. Four, five, six, seven. Ah, in your mind you were going around that side. And you didn't realize that that was not something you could reach.
Yeah.
Damn. Ouch. And then toss the ball. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, that was frustration hitting me.
Yeah, well,
and
not
of course,
advisable.
Trying to get him as far away from the wall as possible.
Yeah, inaccurate's good enough anyway.
Yeah, that's why I didn't hit the outside. Yeah, this is where the wolf dies.
Oh.
Still totally annoyed about that.
Okay. I think he could have surfed your wolf there. I'm not entirely sure, but it looks like the kind of situation. But instead, it's a nice stomp to the nuts.
As I said, his fouls work much better than mine.
Well, he does get sent off, so that's all fair. And you know, like I said, you asked advice about me about this in chat. It's a wolf with all normals, and wolves with all normals pretty much are asking to get cycled anyway. So it's really not that much of a problem.
It was still me.
Yes.
That's where I got attached, you know. Funny part is his Agility 5 Blitzer never sees the pitch again in the whole game.
Oh, he has an Agility 5 Blitzer?
Yeah, I think it was the second round where I KO'd it.
Okay. Well done.
I put a lot of effort in.
Well, agility 5, it would actually be very helpful in this weather.
Yeah, that much I figured, and I told myself that is the #1 target anyway,
Okay.
whether or not.
I like your setup, by the way.
Yeah,
Because you're playing against strength 3. He doesn't have guard. It's enough to make him decide not to block your line of scrimmage, which means you're in a good spot there. Of course, it does still allow dodging through on a 2+.
The funny part where the throw gets rocked.
Yes.
It's just so cruel. His offensive drive and the throw gets rocked out.
Mm-hmm. Well, throwers aren't that good anyway.
I like him. Especially on high elves. Access to lead it.
Is he gonna do a vanity pass? In the rain? No. He's just... He is?
He is, yeah, he is.
Wow!
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, I mean, it does have catch, I guess. I'd be annoyed. I would be
so
annoyed not having that punished.
Yep, I was so salty at that point.
No, not yet, Rangodius. It also it doesn't even have to be the decider per se, depending on Jalil's game. Okay, this looks decent. Wait, did you blitz yet? So
No, I moved the columns and then
yeah, so your wolf isn't blitzing, your white's blitzing.
my white is blitzing, yeah.
Okay, that's acceptable. Dodge targets are kind of annoying, yikes. Annoying, but this one... Oh, no more dodge target there. So far I like your position. I think this looks pretty solid. You've got enough of a player advantage. I would be thinking, I'm probably winning this.
At that point, I'm still thinking I might win this, yeah. I'm not thinking I'm probably winning, but I'm thinking I might win this.
If this were me, I would give myself better odds at the game than my opponent.
If that were you, I would do so too. But then if that were you, you would have been leading by 1-0. Because you
Maybe.
wouldn't have miscounted that one.
Did you choose not to stand firm?
I did, but I didn't.
Misclick.
No, I clicked the right spot, but the game told me you didn't.
Okay. Well, in that case, that's alright. Because if that were a conscious decision, I would have said,
No. I wanted to get my fleshy in there.
Okay, so I see you blitzing here, while your entire left side is still really, really in the wrong spot. And I don't think that's particularly wise. I mean, in this case it's not punished, but, you know, if you don't need the outcome of that blitz to inform where those guys are going, then there's no need to roll dice until they are where they need to go. Yeah, looking good. That zombie should be here, I suppose. You probably want to keep the wolf relatively back to be able to blitz any strays. I'm looking at this spot myself. Yeah, that leaves a bit of a gap to the left, though. Then again, your wolf is pretty fast as well. But if... It's not bad. It's not that bad. Stand firm, doing business. Very good. Okay, so he's breaking free, but he's moving the ball in the right direction for you. Was that fleshy prone, Undertaker, at the start of your 11? Because otherwise I would have probably moved him further. Okay, that's fair enough.
He was the one stunned before.
Ah, yes, of course. So this is all looking good. Those two... So basically your faster positionals really need to move on left now. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, alright. Yeah, faster positionals are moving left, so far so good.
Should have probably done that before the G5.
Yes, yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
Funky times are coming.
Wow, really?
Yes.
Okay, okay. Well,
Totally.
it works. Nice, I guess. I don't think I would have risked that in this situation. But you've got enough position to try that. No, well, elfing it.
Yeah. That was me elfing against elves.
So he's needing lots and lots of 2+ rolls here.
Annoyingly, this time he gets them. Not like in the first half, where he didn't get them all.
One, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, tricky. Right, so looking at the start of your 12 here, that guy needs a friend, but you're already seeing to that. You've got a fairly easy blitz on the ball again, but I don't think it's worth focusing on in favor of in favor of controlling where he can go. I think you want to be in the way, keep him from getting safe, get connected everywhere.
Tell me when I stop my blitz so I can go hit play again.
Okay, sure. Yeah, that's what I read as well, Kuma. I think I would have probably blitzed somewhere at the front end with Mighty Blow. And moving around back is pretty scary.
Tell me.
The corpse number 2, who moves all the way around back.
Didn't tell me when.
Oh, sorry.
Were at my blitz, but that's okay.
Yeah, getting the Guardian there is certainly something I was eyeing as well. But you just snaked it.
And KO'd myself.
Ouch.
Yeah, that was really, really bad at that point.
Yeah, that could have been better. So the problem I have with where your zombie is that he's so far back that he's not going to help.
Yeah, I wanted to be on the ball carrier and only the ball carrier so that I can't be locked away. But then gave him chambers, so well. That's
Still, he's out of rerolls, so that's kind of nice, but so are you.
Yep.
His catcher is a big threat right now. But you don't really have block. You obviously don't have tackle either. Strawberry Ice still needs a friend. If you're not gonna blitz that catcher, then you might just blitz with the fleshy actually to get Amnesia Haze knocked down and get next to the carrier. But this is okay. I guess you want the mighty blow because now you're marking him with the wolf instead of with the fleshy, which also means the wolf is in a spot where he can get removed, which leaves you with very little option to act against him. Okay, yeah, that looks decent. Those GFIs are iffy, but then you don't really have much of an option. You want to stay relevant. Oh wow. Here comes the catcher doing hero stuff. That's kind of annoying.
That's also where I lose. Because
Yeah. Pretty much. He's rolling a lot of dice to get this though. I mean, I'm not saying you're getting diced, but considering he doesn't have a reroll.
Yeah, it's not me dealing dice, but there was luck on both sides in this game, but not enough on mine.
Yeah, I think you you didn't play this that poorly, to be honest. This drive, I mean. Well, the last one, there were some mistakes, but not major ones. Yeah.
There is a misclick here.
Because obviously you wanted to die.
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured as much. Okay, the handoff is actually really sensible, and then that's the game.
Take off, yeah.
Take off indeed. Well, technically it would have still been possible until he blitzes you, but yeah. Damn.
Yeah, the misclick on that catcher was really only due to me deranged. But, well.
Alright, night calf. Yeah, well, I have to say, I mean, there's a couple of things I would have handled differently. But overall, I'd say you did good. When you described this game, I thought you really mishandled a lot of things, but doesn't look like that at all. All right, I think we can end this here. So, well done, actually. I think in many places you played a solid game. No, yeah, actually, if I had to look at things that I would want to do differently, the orc game had more moments than this one, because of all the push opportunities,
Yeah.
which.
Good stuff.
But yeah, sometimes that happens, right? Sometimes you play well, and the game just fights you. I mean, you had a perfect defense, you had failed pickups in the rain, stuff like that, and heroics. And sometimes you don't see opportunities, but get 2-0 while kicking anyway.
Yeah.
So, well done. And I'll see you in Discord PM for our trading sessions.
Yeah, thank you.
And good luck in the next half of the season.
Next quarter.
Quarter is it 4 rounds of 3?
No, it's 3 rounds of 3 and then the playoffs. So
Right.
take the playoffs as another quarter of the season.
Fair enough.
Depending on if we get there, but.
All right. So I said trading.
1:30.
Yes.
1:30. Plans some really funky playoff stuff.
Okay. Well, I'll read all about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
thanks for having me.
Yeah, sure. And talk to you after the next one.
Yeah.
Or during. We should be sure to keep each other, or at least you should be sure to keep me in the loop of when you're scheduled, so that I can hop in and give some advice for a turn per game. All right. So, are we doing one-turn stuff? Yeah, we're doing one-turn stuff. Maybe we should go. Oh. Well, blitzes aren't very nice for one-turning.
Yes.
Let me have a look at your setup, though. That's something I can do. Alright, so straight away what I notice is that you're putting the wolf, who I assume is the one who's supposed to be one-turning, in a spot where he's occupying one of the 2 squares on the outside, right? You've only got 2 of those.
Yeah.
So what I would have done is brought the wolf in a square, which would allow 2 guys to be on the outside there, next to him.
Mm.
And then blitz the lineman diagonally, and then basically that gives you more squares that already start up filled, so that you don't need to move players to them, right?
Yeah, but the dodger that was on the blitz there was 2 squares up from the one
Sure.
that was blitzing.
Yes.
That's why I figured that would be the best way.
I think it would have still been possible. Let me go back to where he was before. Oh. Yes. Oh, no. Yeah, if you're... well, maybe you'll have to look at this in the replay. If your wolf is here, right in front of that guy, then you can fill up these squares, and then keep this one empty. And you can blitz from here, put him in there, and then block from here into there into the wolf, who's already here. So you've still got these spots filled up, so you can move guys around there to fill up the rest. So I think that would give you more options than leaving the wolf out here, which means you've only got 1 player next to him. Alright. On that note, let's end it here, and I'll talk to you after the next one.
Thank you.
Alright. See you.
Bye-bye.
Alright YouTube, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, remember to leave it a thumbs up at the bottom. And of course, if you'd like to see more videos, do check out the channel and hit subscribe on your top right.